Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello all, welcome to our NPTEL online certification courses on engineering drawing and computer graphics. We are in module 2 and lecture 8. Module name is Conic Sections. In lecture 7, we have learned how to bisect a line and an arc, how to draw perpendicular line, how to divide a line. In lecture 8, we are covering how to bisect an angle, how to trisect a right angle, how to divide a circle, how to pass a circle through 3 points. These are the things what we are going to learn. The first one is how to bisect an angle. So, here we have an angle AQR, some arbitrary angle. Now, we want a line which pass through Q such a way that PQC, angle PQC equal to angle CQR. How to construct that, we are going to learn it. To bisect an angle PQR, first of all we have to mark points A, mark point A and B from Q with an arbitrary radius. So, we have to use Q, mark an arbitrary radius. So, because we know from P to Q, maybe half of the distance or lower than that, more than that, it does not matter, but first of all make an arc which will intersect Q to P at A and Q to R at B. Then use points A and B as centers with the same radius or arbitrary radius. Mark a curve from A as center, similarly from B as center, mark another arc. Where it is intersecting, call that point as C. Once C is known, from C to Q, join it by a line. Once it is done, this angle and this angle becomes one and the same. Let us look at through geometric construction on the sheet. Let us draw an angle. Somewhere mark it. So, call points Q, P, R. Now, with Q as center, at some distance with a radius, mark curves. Call these points as A and B. With the same radius, pick B, mark an arc. where it is intersecting, call that point as C. Now, join points C and Q. So, if we use this protractor, the angle PQC will be same as the angle CQR. Let us call alpha and this one also alpha angle. This is the way we bisect an angle. Let us look at the next one. How to trisect a right angle? For example, we have a right angle lines AB and AC. This entire thing we can use protractor directly divide it. However, any arbitrary thing, if we would like to really construct, this similar procedure works. To trisect it, first of all, we have to pass an arc passing through B and C points with center as A and radius as AB, because we know BAC is the triangle what it is making angle. Use A to B as radius, A as center, draw a curve arc, that is this arc. Once it is done, mark point D from point C. So, C is this point and D is that point. So, use an arbitrary radius, mark a point. Similarly, mark point E from point B. From B also mark a point E with the same radius. Now, join D and A. So, now D is that, A is that, join that. Similarly, join E and A. After marking E, A, join that. Once it is done, we have three portions, 1, 2 and 3 parts. So, angle B A D, angle D A E, angle E A C, all are equal. Let us construct that using our geometrical construction. First of all, we have to draw a perpendicular line, right angle. Use our pencil. Let us mark point A, point C. We would like to have perpendicular line. So, what I am trying to do is using a set square, somewhere here, this is the line what we have. Now, what we have to do is the first step, a radius A to B pass through that arc, either A to B or A to C. So, let us tighten that. Draw an arc. Once it is done, extend through scale, so that we have point B also here, an arc passing through B and C. From C with the same radius, mark an arc. Similarly, from B, mark an arc. Join, the points are D, the point is E, and once it is done, join them. So, this is the first part, second part, and this is the third part. This is the way we trisect an angle. If it is something like a circle, the easiest way is, if we would like to really divide a circle, first draw a circle. Use your protractor, mark equal angles. So, draw a line, first construct something like a line, use your protractor, mark particular points, easiest way, divide that. So, if it is something like we would like to divide this entire 360 degrees into 8 equal parts, first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, the easiest way is 0, 45, 90 and so on plus addition all the way to 360. If we mark it, those points we can join it, straight away divide that circle, which is very obvious thing. Now, let us look at how to construct a circle passing through 3 points. For example, we have point A, we have point B, we have point C, but we do not know how to construct a circle which is passing through A, B, C. That is the thing what we are going to learn now. What we know is only 3 points A, B and C. No more details are known. We do not know even where is the center, what is the radius and so on. Let us look at the constructional procedure. Points A, B, C are given. To construct the line, first step is join point A and B to get AB line. This is the line what we know. Similarly, join points B and C to get line BC, point B and point C, join them. These two lines we got to know. Now, pick first line AB. The way how we have constructed bisecting AB, use A, radius greater than AB, mark an arc from center A. With the same radius from B, mark another one. Similarly, from A center, mark an arc. Similarly, B with the same radius, mark another arc. So, once we know this point, join them. Perpendicular bisector we know, draw it as an extension line. Similarly, construct perpendicular bisector to BC. So, this line we have already constructed. To construct BC, same procedure, from B greater than the distance, mark an arc, from C as the radius, mark an arc, with the same radius mark from C, mark from B. Wherever these points are in joining, construct one more line. These two perpendicular bisectors, first one and the second perpendicular bisectors, where they are going to intersect, that will be our center of the circle. Once center of the circle is identified, from center O, measure the distance AO, whatever the distance, use your compass which pass through A, B, C with center O. This is the way we construct it. Let us look at that on the sheet. What we know is 3 points we know, A, perhaps some point B, maybe some point C. These are the points what we know. Let us join these points, let us name them as A, B and C. Join AB, join BC. Now, draw a perpendicular bisector from center A. Similarly, construct from B, identify points and join these 2 points. We do not know where exactly center lies in. Similarly, now from BC, center B, the intersected points, pick that, join them. So, looks like this is the point where they are going to intersect. Let us call that point O. Now, join AB, that must be the radius. So, for that you see there is a circle which is passing through A, B and C points with radius O. If one requires the distance between that, AO is the radius of that circle, something like our leader lines we show or whatever that units. Let us measure it using our scale. This is something like 3.4 centimeters. So, R, we use millimeters as the notation, R 34 for that circle. So, in today's class, we have learned how to bisect an angle, how to trisect an angle, how to divide a circle and a circle passing through 3 points In the next class, we will learn more about how to draw a normal and a tangent to a circle. Similarly, how to draw a tangent to a circle from an exterior point, and a regular polygon has to be constructed for a given side. How to do that? These are the things we will learn in lecture 9. Thank you.